different. I'm trying to build up engagement, gotta keep working and putting out content. They say this was the ending, it's only the beginning. Watch me get away with murder, about to make a killing. I ain't stopping, I ain't quitting, I ain't giving up for nothing. Someone come and tell these motherfuckers I'm just getting started. I'm just getting started. It's only the beginning. Someone tell these motherfuckers I'm just getting started. Now fuck with the drama, I'm trying to fuck up some commas. I'd rather make me some dollars, I'm doing good just like my karma. Two-face, I can't trust that. You spread lies, I stay facts. Heard your songs, they all whack. Telling these rappers to fall back.
Hello, 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 just stop. Hello, Christina. Hello, it's a slot machine. I hope you're all doing well. Everybody give a round of applause to Christina, my amazing mod, because she is just always available for me. I give her no notice and she still somehow ends up here. She probably hates me already. She's like, why am I modding for this brat that just does live streams without even telling me? Hello, Sarah. How are you? I hope you are well. So I just kind of wanted to come on today because I had some spare time. My husband now records videos. If you didn't know, he has a channel. It is King of Stream, and he does Pokemon cards, hockey cards, all the cards. So you can go and check that out. He also sells the cards. So if you need cards, he might got you. That's what I was about to say. We'll just go with it, I guess. So I thought it would be fun if I just came on here, just came on here and did a fun little r/anti-MLM video because I had some time to kill. I was already recording some videos, editing some stuff, and I was like, and maybe I'll just go live then, husband, if you're recording a bunch of card videos tonight. Let's do it. So we're going to be going through the r/anti-MLM again because it's my favorite place and I like it. And my channel is an anti-MLM channel. That's my main gig on here. So let's do it right now. So if you are not aware with what MLMs are, it stands for multi-level marketing, and they are those lovely pyramid things that girl from high school you haven't talked to since you graduated is in your DMs about every single damn day saying, come and join my team, come and buy my products. And you want to tell her to go fuck herself, but you're just too nice. So instead you come to this subreddit and you post her SSs. What do you want me to say? That's what it is. So, multi-level marketing, MLM schemes are a drain on our society. Its participants either build a pyramid taller or get squashed by it. I am absolutely in love with the about community. So we're just going to go through. We're just going to see what they have now. Do you guys know what I'm about to wig out on? It's not the post. It's not the post. Okay, we'll get through the post first. So do you think a doTERRA hun can help me out? So my favorite essential oil is chloroform. Can we give it to the doTERRA hun? No? Okay. So right here, this is earthly wellness. This is a fucking MLM. Advertising. This is advertising on the anti-MLM page. This is like when I go to watch a Savannah Marie video and it's some digital marketing company that pops up as an ad. And I'm like, oh, Savannah, you get MLM ads on your videos. And now I feel like now we're getting MLM ads on the subreddit. Nowhere is safe. Nowhere. Also, I would totally wear this outfit and rock it. That's about the only essential oil I would ever use. What if OF was actually an MLM? Hey, girly, I've been able to quit my job and work from home just by selling vids of me deep-throating wine bottles. Message me back to learn how you can too. Do you know what's funny about that is that unfortunately, a lot of them get their friends into it and then they do collabs. So, I mean, it's not not that far off. We're not that far from that. We're not, unfortunately. So I'm not a girl that want to sell lashes, clothes, or Herbalife. I want to sell drugs. I want to sell them drugs. The drugs. You know what? It'd probably be better off selling drugs. I mean, at least you would make some money. Be your own boss. Work from home. $20,000 per month. How do you report an illegal income claim on a piece of cardboard? Can you report that to the FTC? What do you guys think? Could we what would we do? Would we take a picture of it? We would just take a picture of it and then send it to the FTC and be like, we need you to go and check out this poll. They have a false income claim on it. They're not allowed, if you don't know, for those who don't know, they are not allowed to claim that you can make any money, any amount in any amount of time. So if you ever see somebody posting up on their social media that you can make so much money per month with these schemes, let them know first that they can't make it. It doesn't always go over well. I've been very, very nice to people about that in the past, and they've been like, what do you know? So just that might happen, but I always try to at least let them know before I go report them, because it has happened to me before where I've let a hun know and they did not know. Now, you're probably like, oh, sure, they didn't know. No, they actually didn't know. Why? Because the business and the upline will say, go post this. Go post that, you can make $5,000 this month if you join the team right now. And a lot of times, the people, especially those at the very bottom, they just kind of do what the upline says. A lot of people really look up to their uplines, which is kind of an issue with the business because your upline could have signed up literally the day before you, okay? Like that, they might not have any more training or experience than you do, just like maybe even an hour, but somehow they're now the person that you're supposed to take all of your business advice from. And a lot of times the younger and the girls underneath especially look up to the upline. I find men don't tend to look up. I mean, tell me if I'm wrong or not, but I feel like us women are more inclined to like look for people to look up to than men with this kind of thing. I have heard of bro bots looking up to the male uplines, don't get me wrong, but I just feel like it's more of a woman thing to like, we tend to look for other women to look up to a lot more than men are kind of looking for men to look up to, if that makes sense. Maybe I'm wrong. Tell me if I am. It seems to be more with women. And so, they'll look up to this person. So when this person says to them, post this, it will help your business, they don't question it, right? They're just like, okay. And then go in and they do these posts. So I've come to a hun before and been like, hey, in your post, you're making an illegal income claim. And they've literally been like, well, my upline told me to post this. Your upline probably got the job an hour before you did. Let her know too. Or she didn't and she's just a bitch. Either one. Unfortunately, though, it's not always the fault of the hun. And that's kind of my message out here, is not to always blame the huns for it. It's usually coming from the top. Leadership always comes from the top, whether it's the upline, the manager of the team, which they're not much better, or even the CEOs. I don't know how many times I have seen a CEO of one of these companies make a false income claim. I'm like, you definitely know it's illegal. What are you doing? But they do it. So yes, I get to take a picture, tell the FTC to come to that poll. So, I mean, this is why we say they're pyramid schemes, is because when they're drawing out the charts, I mean, this is a pyramid, sweetheart. You know, and then you'll have 2 more people coming down here, then there'll be 2 more over here, then 2 more over here, and 2 more over here, all the way down the page, and you can actually get to a point where, what was it? Was it 36 down or something? You've then signed up every single person in the entire world? Yeah, so, like that would ever happen, and then they'd all be in the same downline. That just sounds like a hellish experience. Could you imagine that? Every single person in the world, in the same company, under the same downline. I swear that's what they want, though. So who has £1 to invest in themselves? My first question is, why are you guys having a £1 sale? Funny story. I signed up for It Works when it was crazy on sale. And so did a lot of other people. It was actually the biggest sign up they had ever had because they dropped the price way down. And you could sign up for in the US for $15 or here in Canada for $20 because we're always a little bit more expensive than the US. And a whole bunch of people signed up. Half of those people dropped out within the first month. And then it fucked over everybody. Everybody was screwed from it because it was like they built their team way up for a month, all hit a rank, and then literally half their team just quit by the end of the month. So the business doing that actually screwed people over more than it helped them, by the way. So when they do these sales, I know they say it's a great idea and it will get lots of people to join on and on underneath, but it's usually a sign that the company's not doing too good and that they really need a lot of recruits like right now. So be weary of that. It's not like a cool sale thing. It's not like, oh, good, they're on sale, so I should sign up. No. Ask yourself, why are they on sale? And is this good really for the business down the line? Because I can tell you right now, the answer is no. It fucks everybody over. They lose their ranks. People are upset because they depended on money coming to them and wasn't coming to them the next month. Like there were some people that hit a rank and then within a week lost it. And that can be even more devastating for people, like some people, than just never hitting that rank. You know what I mean? So it's just a bad idea all around. Never turns out well. And every time I see a sale like this, I'm like, oh, they're making the same mistake. And this is in a for sale group, by the way. They don't want this. Get out of here. The for sale groups, like Facebook for sale groups, have to be one of the worst places that they post. So this company has signed up someone with Down syndrome. Oh my God, like this is... Carly has Down syndrome, but she doesn't let that get in the way of her goals and dreams. Carly recently turned 18 and decided to become an independent consultant with Arbonne. Now she is in qualification for her first promotion. Carly is proof that there are no limitations to what you can accomplish in life. She wanted something and she went after it. It's that simple. She doesn't overthink it. She didn't worry about what others would think. She just did it. Thank you, Carly, for having the courage to say yes to this business. You inspire me and you will make a difference in so many lives. MLM companies really like to prey on people with disabilities. It was actually something I was talking about on Instagram really recently because of the fact that I found a post where they were posting up in a support group and trying to use that to be jerks and get people to join, and telling people that their products would help their illnesses and whatnot. It happens a lot. And this is an iffy thing because Carly is 18, but Carly does have Down syndrome. Now, is everyone with Down syndrome unable to care for themselves at 18? No. However, when I've worked in sales in the past, I am going to say that if somebody had a disability, we were not supposed to push products on them. And if we recruited, which we didn't, because real sales, you don't recruit, we would have never recruited somebody with a disability. It's just unethical. But with an MLM, they don't care. To them, it's actually like, oh, yay, yeah, let's get this person. And you have to wonder, like, does Carly understand this business practice? Because here's the thing. I talk to people that don't have Down syndrome that don't seem to understand these business practices and how harmful they can be. So when I look at somebody with a disability, I'm like, do they understand what they have signed up for? Or has this Hun given them the same MLM rhetoric that they give to everybody else and just really taken advantage of this person with a disability? And in this case, you know, you got to kind of be like, this person just turned 18. Chances of them having a full grasp on what this business is and having the wherewithal to do all of the research necessary might not be there. So would you feel right then, as a person, approaching Carly and talking her into joining this type of business? Because I really would not. And like I said, when I worked in real sales, you just didn't do that. If they found out you did that, it would have been considered not a sale. They would have refunded the person, or at the very minimal, they would have called up the person, like someone at the head of my office would have called up this person and almost done like a little go through with them just to ensure that they understood everything. And we all know that MLMs aren't doing that. So, worrisome, very worrisome. And the fact that this person has now taken this poor Carly girl and posted her up as some kind of shining example is kind of sad to me. And I really hope Carly gets out really soon before they completely manipulate her into this. They haven't already, and just drain her dry of what's probably a disability check. Because Carly probably lives off of disability, and that's not a lot of money. So Carly doesn't have the money to go buy Arbonne products or spend $99 on a kit to join. And that's the other thing. The whole thing's unethical. Gross. Now I want to cry because the culture of this company is disgusting. That's all I'm going to say about that. My perfect man brings Mary Kay. Yeah, that's like my worst fucking nightmare too. That's when you take it, you just hit it. You hit him with it. Like, why did you bring this to me? You're worse than my evil stepmother. Something like that. I don't know. This is live. I can't edit, okay? Sorry. You will lose a lot of friends when you get serious about your goals. That's why a Lambo has 2 seats and a bus has 30. You will lose a lot of friends when they find out what you're doing and that it's a scheme and they start telling you about it. And then we tell you to ditch them all for a Lambo that you'll never get. And if you do get it, you'll have to stay at rank for us to pay for it, by the way. Because, yeah, if you don't stay at rank, we're not paying for your fucking car, okay? So you better get hustling and recruiting the bitches. That's what it is, if you didn't know. Whenever they get a car, they have to stay at a rank, otherwise they don't get the payment for the car. So there's been actual people that have had full out problems. Ooh, I like this. Sarah says, is there a way to reach out to agencies that help people with disabilities to teach people with disabilities the dangers of MLMs? We could. I mean, we could actually do that. I mean, we could reach out to the agencies, we could reach out to schools. I do want to start putting together a program to go to the schools here because I'm in Canada, so it would be in Canada for right now, hopefully the US, and talk to people in high school about what MLM companies are and to be weary of them because they are trying to sign up people straight out of high school. And it's disgusting. It's really disgusting. So I think that would be a great idea to also look into that because we obviously have to do something out here because like, yeah, they definitely prey on people with disabilities and like the most, I would say, out of anyone. It's so yeah, it would actually be a great idea. Good one, Sarah. I'll have to start talking to people. See, I really like the recovering Hunbot for stuff like that because she used to be a teacher. So whenever I have like little ideas to do with that, I always usually shout at her and I'll be like, hey, can we like get this together? So I will put that on the list. There's always an air of relief moving into the spring season. The anticipation of its arrival feels even more exciting this year, as 2020 forced us to dig deep. It challenged us to find the positive and to make the best of some very unique circumstances. It has been a testament to the tenacity of the human spirit, and the trends emerging this season are a celebration of the ability to see things in a new light. Jesus Christ, like that it's like they can't help but use COVID, right? they can't help themselves. Say hello to the 2021 spring palette. You'll see bright, cheerful shades like illuminating and raspberry sherbet and colors inspired by nature like rust. colors inspired by nature like rust. Like Cerulean, I don't know what that is. I'll be real. I have no clue what that even is. The options are endless and comfort is key as we embark on a season of adaptability. Was that supposed to rhyme? Or I swear to God, she wrote this and made it rhyme just so that I'd want to shoot myself in the head while I read it. The beats shown here are actual elements used in some of our upcoming pieces. Let's take a look at these. These should be fabulous. Do you know what they look like? Sorry. For those that don't know, I'm a mom. I have a 6-year-old. She likes to get these little beads and make like play jewelry. And that's what paparazzi looks like to me. It looks like the beads my daughter gets to make her like kitty jewelry. I know. People are like, it's only $5, queen. But still, I mean, if you're going to have a company and you're going to do jewelry, even for only $5, can you at least try a little bit to make it look like a kindergartner didn't make it? Just a little bit, you know? I'm sure people would be willing to pay $10 if it was actually decent jewelry. And I've heard that some of it is kind of pricey. It depends what you get. There's some stuff on there that I've heard is not only $5. And in that case, you're getting ripped off for sure. Because they look like dollar store beads. This girl's asking me to explain something to her, so maybe I will. I'll explain it to her because she looks like she needs some help understanding. Oh, it's going to be one of these huge full images. All right. 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 Right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Sorry, I'm pulling a real stream news, aren't I? All right, 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 all right. Okay. Buy and sell in Edinburgh. Lovely. We're buying and selling another buy and sell group in Facebook. Don't get offended. She screams at us. She's like, don't get offended. It's like, okay. If this is you, but please explain to me why you'll buy shampoo from supermarkets, salons, Amazon, but not from Acti Labs, a pamper boutique, FM World, or body shop consultant. Does she work for all three? It just seemed like a weird 3 companies to just put together, unless she's a hun for all 3 of them. Oh no, here we go. We're doing the whole thing. Oh Lord. You'll buy underwear from ASDA or Sainsbury's, but not from your local Ann Summers ambassador. You'll buy candles from Yankee Candles, but not from a pamper boutique Scentsy or FM World consultant. This bitch doesn't even know that Scentsy does not sell candles. Scentsy would be real fucking pissed at you right now if they read that sentence. They'd be like, we don't sell candles. It's warmers and wax, and we don't burn you. They'd be very upset. You'll buy makeup and beauty products from Boots and Superdrug, but not from Acti Labs and FM World, Unique, Lime Life, Mary Kay, Scene Jet. She added some. Lip Sense, Avon, or Body Shop Wrap. Lipstick. You'll buy supplements, protein bars, vitamins, or shakes from a random website, but not Acti Labs. I love how she just says from a random website. All the other ones have companies, and for this one, she's like, I don't know what company sells these, so we're just gonna say from a random website, but not Acti Labs, FM World, Lavelle, or Juice Plus consultant. Why are we as a society so apt to support big retailers, but not our family and friends? Oh, the whole big retailer thing. Yeah, big retailers, because multi-billion-dollar MLM companies, they're the small guys, aren't they? I actually make more sales to strangers than people I know. Is that because you annoy them? You annoy them with posts like this. And you're in their DMs all the time, aren't you? And the strangers don't know any better. Yes, I realize sometimes pricing is the factor, but remember, you get what you pay for. Money bags. And would you rather support a big chain or someone you know working hard to support or supplement their family income? Well, see, that's why I would rather just buy from a small business or from like a ma and pa shop than an MLM. Because when you work for an MLM, you're working for a big chain. I would argue that MLM companies are the biggest chains out there, considering in the USA, they got 18 million people as consultants for them. Can you find 18 million people working for any other company out here? Probably not. So I would argue that they are the chains of all chains. Also, nobody wants to buy any Unique or Mary Kay or Lime Life. We just don't want these products, okay? If I can go to the drugstore and I can buy the same lipstick I can get at Mary Kay for $120, but at the drugstore it costs me $20, I'm probably going to the drugstore. And so is everyone else. Big retailers are MLMs. You want to support your family and friends? Buy like essential oils from someone you know that actually makes them and sells them. Buy makeup off of, even I would rather you buy a YouTuber's makeup than buy an MLMer's makeup, okay? Because at least if you buy a YouTuber's makeup, that's going into their pocket more than your friend is getting money from the Unique commission plan. I can assure you of that. So this is the issue that we all have with posts like this. And that's why. That's why we refuse to do that. So I hope that I didn't get offended. And it is me. And I totally did explain it to you. But can you please explain to me why it's so hard for people like you to understand? Thank you. That would be helpful. Might help me out in future because, boy, we're all wondering. Seems to be the same post over and over again. I swear to God, we have all answered this question 5 million gazillion times, and they keep asking it. I feel like it's just a way to list a bunch of MLM companies in the same post. That's it. Which probably works for all of them. If you could take vegan caffeine-free gummies that are clinically proven to lower your BMI and shrink stubborn belly fat, would you? You know we all probably would, except there are no caffeine-free gummies that are clinically proven to do any of those things. Not even those ones. Because MLMs don't actually get their products clinically proven. And if they do, it's clinically proven by a scientist that they hired in a lab they own and run. And you can't believe it. Good luck trying to find a third-party place that any of them send these products off to get clinically tested. Not to mention, wouldn't vegan caffeine-free gummies be food? Would the FDA have to approve of these caffeine and vegan-free? Vegan caffeine-free? Is it vegan and caffeine-free? or is it vegan and then it's caffeine-free? Like, I feel like grammar is important here. Okay? Jesus Christ. But yes, the vegan caffeine-free gummies you would think would be considered food. So if you have the FDA certification, I will buy those. But you got to show me the FDA certification first. Like the real one, though. Like, you can't just be like, yeah, we're totally FDA certified. Like a lot of you try to do. Like, I actually need to see it. Thank you. Someone provide that for me. It's a Beachbody. So no, we don't have it. I am so excited about our brand new product, Skinny Tea. Every goddamn company. Skinny tea, skinny coffee, skinny caffeine, caffeine free. I just have a question. Why do you drink tea unless you're in the UK without caffeine in it? I don't even understand decaf coffee. If I am drinking a coffee, I need the caffeine, damn it. Don't take caffeine out of things all the time. Jesus. Caffeine-free tea offered in 2 flavors for a limited time only. Lemon and all day rose. All day rose. Not half a day rose, all day rose. The top seller stays. The rosé is so delicious. It tastes like hibiscus tea to me. It helps with, just cut her off right there because we know that's about to turn into a false medical claim. This before and after picture. Do you want to know how she made it? So the first picture, she held the phone down here. And then in the second picture, she moved the phone up here. That's what she did. So order the skinny tea, and if your arm can do this with your phone, you will lose weight. There you go. You've heard it from Beachbody. Marketing sales companies don't make any money, blah, blah, blah. I've made $2,000 from Scentsy from sitting on my ass and doing the bare minimum this year. Believe in yourself that you can sell. Message me to be a part of my lovely teams. Independent Scentsy consultant and Monate marketing partner. And then she's got those words, girl boss. Girl boss. I'm a girl boss. Hashtag girl boss. First of all, can we all just take a moment of silence for this woman's hair? Okay, that's good enough. So this is creepy to me. So she made $2,000 from Scentsy. She doesn't mention what she makes from Monet because it's probably zero. Is this Kimber? No, just So, $2,000 from Scentsy. Sitting on her ass and doing the bare minimum this year. So, $2,000 from Scentsy in a year? I mean, if you think that's a good wage, then you must be living at your mom's house. $2,000 barely pays my rent and bills. And you're making that, and that's a month. And you're making that a year and bragging about it on social media. Believe in yourself that you can sell. Believe her too, because she sold a whole $2,000 worth. When I was in sales, I used to sell that in an hour. I'm just throwing that out there, and that's not good. Especially when you consider that like a warmer is like $80. Like, anyway, sponsor a resident. No. So this bitch went over here and posted this up for people to buy $5 of paparazzi jewelry to sponsor a resident. Doesn't matter what kind of resident, whether it's an elderly person, somebody with disabilities, people that just aren't immobile. That's usually what like a resident is, right? Like when somebody's living there and it's must be some kind of like facility that takes care of them in some way because it's posted at a job. $5 gets one gift bag. And you can sponsor as many gift bags as you want. Do you know what's sad about this too? $5 is one gift bag. So unless this hun is literally just putting in one piece of jewelry in every gift bag, she's actually losing money on this. Which isn't good for her and her business. Does she know? Somebody go tell her. Go tap her on the shoulder and be like, sweetie, you ripping yourself off. Ugh. I don't know how I'm supposed to read through that. Oh, here. Some of that jewelry, Ooh, speaking of using people with disabilities, be the first with a DS to set, which is direct sales, to set a new Special Olympics USA Games record in golf. Be a disability self-advocate, speak at the United Nations, and advocate at Capitol Hill. Be the first to, and the list goes on with 28 years of firsts. And now, be the first person with Down syndrome to be an ambassador and entrepreneur with Plexus. Sky is the limit. Why are they all preying on people with Down syndrome right now? I mean, Jesus Christ. It's just angering to me, you know? It's like, why? Both of these posts were posted today. Like, we found people. Twice in the same day, people in the subreddit saw people in MLMs preying on people with Down syndrome. If there was any proof ever that they preyed on people with disabilities, that's it. I mean, just one post is too many. Never mind two. Also, yes, it's payday for Monet peeps, and I didn't get paid because no sales last week. This is normal and okay. And we are still thankful for this opportunity and creative outlets, regardless of the money. Guys, imagine this, okay? Imagine this. So you go to a job, and you're at your job for, the whole week. You're working 40 hours that week, baby. Like, you're in there every day. You're on time, You're doing well. The boss is giving you things to do. You're getting them done. You're handing them in. Everything's going well. Everything's great. And then it's payday. And you go to pick up your paycheck. And your boss is like, nah, bitch. You're not getting paid today. You don't feel like you did enough last week, so we're just not going to pay you. I highly doubt you're going to take to Facebook and be like, it's okay, guys. It's like normal. It's totally normal. I don't know what I'm going to feed my kids. I don't know. We have no groceries. I live paycheck to paycheck, but it's okay that I didn't get paid. It's like so normal. Rent's due, it's okay though. My boss just says if I work harder next week, then I get next week's pay. Like, no, like I'm quitting and I'm taking that asshole to the labor board and I'm getting my money. Because here in Canada, we got labor board. So if we get screwed over with our work, our pay, anything like that, can literally go there and be like, yo, my employer is fucking me over. Oh man, Freddie, I'm sorry. That kind of sucks. But see, and that's the thing too, is that if there's reasons with the budget, again, the employee should always be paid first. With MLMs, it's not the way it goes. Right? The people at the top are always paid, no matter what, they're always paid. And it's the people at the bottom that are struggling. Oh, during the government shutdown, yeah. A lot of things got messed up with that. But again, you would have still gotten your money. It sucks. And you could have been like, it's worrisome for a little while. The thing with MLMs, though, is now this isn't with everyone, but I have heard sometimes that money goes missing. If you don't stay at a certain amount that you're bringing in, they won't pay you. Then you got to try to come up with the next time. And it's like you just worked for all of this whole week or month. And if you don't reach the minimum amount to get paid, you don't get paid. And you're already not getting paid when you're in an MLM. So it's like, like my husband works. If we don't get paid for a little bit, it's like we still have some money because we get paid, save money, etc. But it's like with MLMs, you just don't ever get the right amount that you should be paid. And it's crappy work wages. Good. Sarah says, when I was born, my dad quit his job at the time because his paycheck bounced. Your dad's a smart man. He was like, I have a newborn child to support and I can't work for free. So I'm out of here. And I would hope that most people, if they had just worked for an entire week or month and then they were told they couldn't get paid, that they would know that they're better than that and that they would go find a new job or quit the MLM they're in. Yes, the Monet income disclosure. I have broken it down myself. I also have a video where we go through all of the lawsuits. All of them. There's a lot. And that's the one thing I don't understand about Monet too, is that they also lie to their Huns about the lawsuits. I'm like, guys, go look them up. They're online. You can find them. Google it. Please. Don't fall for the company. Just don't do it. It's bad. Thank you, Freddie. I'm glad you're here. But I am going to end it now because it's getting a little late. I got school with the kiddo in the morning. I'm homeschooling with my kid's teacher is on the computer, but she has some disabilities, so I do it with her. We're doing good, though. She's doing really well. Pretty proud of her. She's in grade 1, so it's her first grade school kind of experience. So it's her first time having like a little bit of homework, really, and things like that. And she's adjusting pretty well to it, a lot better than I thought she would. So that's been good. She just misses her friends. You know, COVID's been hard for that because a lot of the kids in her class on the computer aren't the same kids from school. So she goes through moments where she'll be like, I miss my friends. But other than that, I mean, I can't really complain. COVID hasn't been that rough on us. We had some family members that had gotten it, but they ended up getting through it. And so could have been worse. I can't really complain as much as some other people maybe during the pandemic. So I try to live a positive life. Always be positive, always be happy. And no matter where you are or what you're doing, I hope that you have a fabulous, fabulous night or day or afternoon or morning. If you're watching the replay to this, then thank you. I appreciate you too. And guys, have an amazing night. I am going to for sure have an r/video out on Wednesday. I am for sure having my pseudoscience and cult video out on Friday. I might pop off a quick modern alternative mama video because I was going to do that today, but I might do it tomorrow just for fun. I want to give a little bit of time in between covering her. I don't like covering the same person like over and over again, you know? So guys, stay tuned for that. No matter where you are, what you're doing, have a good night. Goodbye to you. I won't sing The Sound of Music. I promise I will never do that to you.